Okay, so I decided to make another video because the videos I have do not really keep up with my current situation. Well, it's kind of old news now, but so in November I finally decided that I did not want to go to a general liberal arts school anymore. Which I knew for a while, but everyone said if you go to art school, it'll just be too narrow, and afterwards you'll have to get a job in that field, and it'll be difficult because it's hard to find work as a photographer, and you have to really be talented. But I decided I would rather struggle finding work and work really hard rather than be in a place that I didn't want to be and study something that I was happy with what I was studying. I just was not happy with the school, and I would rather be at art school. So one night I just decided I wasn't gonna wait. I was done. I left and I packed the basics: camera, money, clothing, whatever, and I stayed with my boyfriend in another part of New York. And that night, actually, we went to a bookstore, and I like Post Secret books, but they're kind of expensive, so I actually got one for Christmas, which was really nice, from Rob. Thank you, Rob. But that night we went to a bookstore. Some of our friends, well, they're his friends, but I like them too, so I guess they're my friends. We went to a bookstore, and I was just sitting, and I was reading the Post Secret books. And what I like to do is I like to see if there are secrets in them, because sometimes people will write down their own secret and put it inside a Post Secret book, so it's pretty cool. I have not done it, but I have thought about it. I just have never had the right place and time. But so I looked through all of them, and there was one left, and I looked through it, and there was a secret in it which was relevant to my night. I keep it in my quarter box, obviously. I'll talk about my quarter issue another time. But the secret said, do not be afraid to live your life. I have been for 2 years. It's hell. Don't ever be afraid of your life, ever. And so I got that the night that I decided that I didn't care what people thought and that I was just gonna leave and do my own thing. So it was pretty relevant. I mean, it was kind of odd how relevant that was, and it was comforting even though it was completely random, and I don't know. It was good to know that some sort of chance and fate led me to get a secret about someone who was saying not to be afraid, because at that point I was terrified. I had told my parents I was done, but they thought, oh, you'll change your mind and go back, whatever. I didn't. I came home, and a few weeks later I came home. I stayed away for a while because people were angry. I actually only ended up visiting 2. I only ended up applying to 1, which was stupid, and if I hadn't gotten in, I don't know what I would have done, but I don't want to think about that. So I applied to the Art Institute of Boston. I got in. I moved in. Oh my god, I moved in yesterday. The room is a dump right now. I didn't even unpack anything yesterday except for my tea and my coffee maker and my books. That shows my priorities, right? Oh, and my blankets, because I get cold like it's my only job in life. So I did that, And then in the morning, I realized that there were bags all over the floor, so I just put them in front of the closet. And so today I did a little bit of organizing. I just kind of like worked my way towards the closet and stuff. But so I had orientation yesterday and this morning, and I've worked a little bit on finding my way around. I'm a tiny bit directionally challenged, so I have like 10 plus maps over there, and my phone supposedly has Google Maps on it. I've never used it though because why haven't I used it? I don't know. Okay, but anyway, I'm not in New York. I'm in Boston. I did not do what people wanted me to do. I came home, changed everything, dyed my hair. Obviously, it is now, well, it looks brown in the camera, but it's kind of a reddish brown, which is the opposite of what it was. It was blonde. And switched from liberal arts to photography, and I'm thrilled. I actually have a website now, so I'm like a fancy official. So I'm just living here with my cameras, waiting, because not everyone's returned yet. It's just new students, so it's just me. There's one other person who is in this building, so I've just kind of been alone, which sucks. I don't like being alone. It turns into me talking to myself because, I don't know, it's a weird habit. And I guess now it turns into me making YouTube videos. Maybe this will become a more consistent thing. I kind of doubt it though. Who knows? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna be done.